This is Siobhan Diaz with Downers Grove South Blueprint, and I'm here with
Mustafa Mohander
and Caitlin Kippis.
And today we're discussing how much do students really know about the government. So let me ask you guys, what comes to mind when I bring up the government right now?
Horrible.
I think about like the structure, I guess, like the.
What does that mean?
Like the 3 branches.
Oh, okay. How much would you say you know about like the government?
On a scale of 1 to 5, I'd give it a 3.
Okay.
I'd say probably a 4, but only after taking AP Gov.
Yeah, that's real.
I'm in the midst of AP Gov.
Me too. How often do you guys check the news?
I'd say probably like 3 times a week, but like I wouldn't say I'm going on like news websites and things like that. It's like I get like videos and things like that are like from news channels.
Yeah, similar for me. It just happens whenever it shows up on like social media or sometimes just on Google when you first open it.
Uh-huh. And then like, where do you get your guys' information?
I'd say mostly online. I guess some of it would be like from like what my parents talk about in my house, and I just like overhear them talking about like, oh, this thing happened, and I'll be like, oh.
Yeah, same.
I get mine from TikTok. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, me too. TikTok and like
social media for sure. Yeah, social media. Do you fact check your information?
No, but oftentimes I forget of like everything I see like a video later, so it doesn't really like run in my mind.
Uh-huh.
For me, if I see something, I'm gonna be checking like the profile or whatever, whoever posted it, to make sure they're not like some insidious organization that's like trying to ruin the world or something.
Oh yeah, if I see something really crazy, then I'll like kind of look it up and like I'll go Google it if I see it on TikTok and it's like insane. But other than that, not really.
Why like do you or don't you guys like read news? Like why not? Or like why?
I guess just to stay informed and like not be out of the loop, because when people bring things up, like even like adults, it's like if you know what you're talking about, like you sound like better, and like if you just have no idea what's going on in the world, it's like kind of embarrassing.
I like to read news because it helps me remember like kind of what's going on around like the world, and I think that's like a really important side to have in life. But also I don't like always go out of my way to go like search for it.
Yeah, it's like if it comes on like my For You page and stuff, I'll definitely like engage with it, but I don't go out of my way to search for it. But I also think it's good to like stay in the loop and stuff and like be aware of what's going on in the world, and then also just like being able to conversate with people about what's going on and like different ideas and stuff and different opinions. Let's talk about the government shutdown. What happened, guys?
Well, I know it's about like budget, like discrepancies between the two parties, and so I know it's the longest one now in history, so that's pretty interesting, like today.
Yeah, I thought it was like, it's kind of crazy that they, like, even people in the government are like, their entire salary and stuff is based off of like the budget that they themselves build. So like, I feel like it should be like natural for them to be able to build a budget that fits everyone's salary and stuff, and like whatever other things, like compensate for everything else, because everyone has to be paid in the end. So I don't know, when I saw that, I thought it was interesting, but at the same time I was like, this is stupid, why do we even have this?
I think it's also like really like concerning about how long it's been going on because of how many people's jobs are affected by this.
Yeah, and then like all with like SNAP and stuff, like we're getting budget cuts with that. It's like people can't get like food, and we're talking a lot about how like food drives are becoming like a big thing, but just like big SNAP things, like federal workers, like post office isn't getting paid, like nobody's getting paid just because like they can't like figure it out. And
Also, right now, like all the election stuff is happening and all that, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok. I've been seeing it for the past like couple weeks.
Yeah,
about,
a lot
like,
of people are like
candidates.
reposting it.
Yeah,
I think it's like kind of cool how like nowadays compared to like back in the day, people kind of only cared about like the elections around them, but now people seem to like, with like news so widespread, like being able to like see what's going on around the country as well, and like everywhere there's like a different like race going on for like a spot on like the like state legislature or whatever. Yeah, I think it's kind of cool that like we can like see all of that in real time.
Yeah, I think this being like such like a nationwide like thing people are talking about really kind of unites the country in a way. Yeah.
Like, do you guys think like other people around you are like well informed and stuff and like news?
I think there's a lot of people who just aren't.
Yeah.
And some of them actually, like, I feel like it's kind of weird, but they just don't care either. Like, they don't care to be informed. And I think just being, like, an informed member of society is, like, a incumbent upon every citizen kind of thing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, like, also are very uninformed, but they think that they know a lot of things. So they just, like, talk about things that they think they know about, and they just don't. And I think that's very harmful for people around, because then you're just spreading a bunch of misinformation.
Yeah, I think people like don't seem to care until it's like starts affecting them, but like until like certain things, like I know like the government shutdown will start affecting like a lot of different branches of people, but until like that directly hits them, a lot of people like don't stay informed. So okay, so thanks for talking with me today, guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it was really interesting to talk about government and stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
like, yeah. Okay, so in Downers Grove with the Blueprint News Network, I'm Siobhan Diaz.